We tend to think that who we are is something inside us, but when you reflect on it, that is not so. Who we truly are is the person we are in the world. A person among persons, one of everyone. Being a person doesn't mean just a body. Being a person means the totality of what it is to be a person. Body, mind, and the capacity for spirituality. To get understandings of letting go of self as a spiritual process, we need to keep developing our understandings of what we mean by self. Self is the images and ideas and feelings, the imaginings, the concepts and the thinking that have developed in us about ourselves over the years of our life. So self is part of our inner experience. Self develops in us from infancy. There are special kinds of images that become the central part of ourself. These are felt images, not visual ones. These special images are derived from the feel of our bodies. That's why we experience them as feelings. As human beings, we have to function through self. So these image selves develop from genetic templates that we are born with and are filled in by our experience over the years of our life. Here is an example of what goes on. She, just another ordinary person, has to go and talk with the boss or a selection panel, something that many people have experienced. Inside her, she experiences herself as little. The people she has to talk to loom in her mind as very large. Lots of anxiety flows from this image, and even though she's a competent person, she starts to feel a bit timorous. She starts to feel anxious. She starts to feel as if she's not competent. This is the effect of this particular image, a sense of little me that hasn't quite got what it takes, the very opposite to what she is as a person. Here we have someone who has an automatic and unrecognised sense of separateness. This comes from a well-established image that got going in her childhood. She is actually a loving mother and a competent person and gets on well with other people. But without her realising it, she has an inner sense of separateness which at times makes her feel lonely. So this deep-seated and well-entrenched image of me separate from them has quite a negative influence in her life. The day will come when she gets in touch with it and is accepting of it, and will then be able to put it through the process of letting go of self. Quite a few people will recognise this one. She is self-conscious and she has the feeling that they can see right into her. Those of you, and it's probably quite a few, who have experienced this will recognise it. It's as if they can see into me, and it's as if me has got something to hide. And this feels very real. For some people, so real that they can be too anxious to leave their house. So that's what feels so real, that they can see me. But actual reality is very different. There is no me to be seen. There is just another person, a person with other persons. The they who can see me are in your own mind too. Out in the world, there are just other people, other ordinary people, and actual other people can't see into another person any more than you can, because it's not there to be seen.